everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with manners. Bad manners. No, not the group. Bad manners from a driver. As you can see, there's a car up there in front. He's in the obstructed area first, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for him to get out of it. And as you can see, I received no flash of lights, no hand, no smile, no nothing. Now there's a nasty side to me that sort of like thinks, why didn't I just pull up here and make him drive in there? In hindsight, I think I would have done. But, you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing. And I know people get the ump with this. They sort of like think, well, you don't have to get a thank you, you know, but it's manners. That's all it is manners. And it's not as though I don't try to help other drivers out. Do their thinking for them a lot of the time. As you can see me just avoiding that pothole there, because I know this road. I drive down this road hundreds of times a week, and I know coming up here there is a huge pothole. It's massive. The camera doesn't do it justice here, but that there is really deep as well as wide, and I know it's there. I've driven past it hundreds of times, so I'm going to take it easy round it. I don't have to, because I know the gap of my car. I can get through there quicker if I wanted to. But I'm doing that for the car behind me, so the car behind me can actually see what I'm avoiding there. It is totally done on purpose by me. And as you can see, the car behind me isn't very close. It's keeping a good distance behind me, so it's got plenty of time to react to what I'm about to do. I might as well have got out of my car and shown him the pothole. Just got out of my car and pointed to the pothole and say, look, this is why I'm driving so slow. But he's not the problem. He saw it. He saw what I was going to do. It's the car behind him that doesn't see a bloody thing. You can't help some people. Now I know we all go on about potholes, but just imagine what fun we're going to have in the summer. We're going to have our own swimming pools outside our house like this, if it carries on the way it's going. Now we're just about to turn left here. I'm behind this really nice looking car. What causes that? What causes paint to chip like that? I've had a load of old bangers in my time, car wise that is, and none of them have done that. Now as you can see, I've got an Audi behind me. She's going to check her phone in a minute. It's in the cradle, so it's legal. She's probably looking up the highway code as to who has priority at roundabouts, which is something that we have covered on the channel 1,000 times over, and everybody seems to have a different opinion on who has priority at roundabouts. I still can't believe it, but there we go. She goes past us and she is turning right at the roundabout that's just up there. So she must be new to driving an Audi, because she's actually indicating, and she's indicating correctly because she is turning right at this roundabout. Unfortunately, that's about the only thing she does do correctly here. She stops and waits for the cyclist. So just to level off the playing field a little bit here, as the saying goes, we are going to be looking at a Kia now. Again, someone using a mobile phone, but this time totally illegally. Right in front of her face. I mean, how blatant can you get? Now a lot of people ask me, why am I not reporting these? Well, I have done in the past, and I'm sorry to say the police are doing nothing about it, so I've given up on it. Now if you read the comments down below, you will find some person, it's always the same person, that will defend this type of person crossing the road. From the centre of another road, she's crossing the road there. Stand right in the middle of a road to actually cross the road. We go to the rear camera now and show you again, but it's always the same person that will say they're doing nothing wrong. They can cross wherever they want. They can, but it's bloody dangerous. Now I find it quite funny that when I used to submit stuff to the police and they did nothing about it, even though I'd done all the donkey work for them, supplied them with all the evidence, and they did nothing, I find it really weird that they come out with their little speed gun trying to catch people, and they don't deal with the ones that are handed to them on a plate. Doesn't make any sense. So we're going to be overtaking this bus in a minute. There's a pedestrian in front of the bus that's crossing the road. Not the safest place to do it, especially as there's two lanes as well. And as you see, she's about to step into the second lane, and then she actually stops because there's another car coming behind me that's going to be overtaking me. This clown. Now, he doesn't wait for her. I did wait for her, but he doesn't. Now, further down the road, I had a little word with these guys, and this guy here, the one with a funny haircut, got out the window at me. I took a picture of him. Here he is.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
So not only does he leave her stranded in the middle of the road there is someone up there turning right, so he has to cut in front of the learner here.
Yeah, there's your numpty.
Now, speaking of Dumber and Dumber, we're in Collier's Wood, where you have to be pretty dumb to actually work out what the roads do round here, or the thinking behind them. We've got a bike lane, nothing wrong with that. We got a bus stop that goes beyond the bike lane. How stupid can you be? There's the bike lane, you've got to walk across the bike lane to get to the bus stop. Stupid. Which actually means, for traffic, the roads are quite narrow round here. So, obviously, if there's an emergency service vehicle that needs to come down this road, it's going to have trouble. Here we go, right on cue. This one doesn't really have too much trouble because it's the start of where this stuff happens. Further down the road, it's a nightmare. That one wasn't too bad, but just down the road from here is St George's Hospital. It's a huge hospital. So this road, bearing in mind what comes off of this road going to Tooting and all that, it's a pretty big bloody hospital. Why don't they make bus stops like that one there we just gone past? What's wrong with leaving them as they were? I don't understand it. Now we get the poles. So an emergency services vehicle trying to get down here and you're trying to dodge in and out of them poles. It's bloody hard work. It's unnecessary. Yes, you can have the bike lanes there, but sometimes we might have to go into the bike lanes to get out the way of them sort of vehicles. And look at all these shops. Where do they get their passing trade? You can't stop anywhere. You can't pull over. You used to, years ago, you used to be able to pull over there. There wasn't any bike lanes there, mind you, then. But you used to be able to pull over and just go and do your shopping. There's another one of them stupid bus stops. I don't get it why you have to cross a bike lane to get to the bus stop. Can someone please just explain to me the logic behind this? Why you would have a bus stop out further than the bike lane? It just won't compute in my head. But you can see it in the reflection of some of the shops. There's another police car that's coming down the road or trying to get down the road, obviously being held up by these ridiculous roads. As you can see, that Toyota there would have been able to move over to the left if that stupid bus stop wasn't there. Again, please explain to me the logic in this. It just doesn't, I just can't work it out. I really, really can't. I mean, you can see that it's struggling to get down this road because we can't move over because we've got the poles in the way. The guys on the opposite side of the road, they've got a stupid bus stop that's there. So we've got no choice, or he's got no choice, but to wait and try somehow to squeeze through. If we go to the front camera now, that's what we had on the front where that BMW was trying to reverse to get out of the way of him. Now up there in front, if you turn left up there, is St George's Hospital. It's a massive, great big hospital. So obviously you're going to have loads of ambulances come down this road as well. When you think of the areas that are around here, they are not nice areas. So you're going to have a busy ambulance service come down this road as well. But when you think about it, Sadiq Khan was MP in this area before he became London Mayor. Says it all, doesn't it, really? He's just got a bigger area to destroy now. Now we're still in Tooting. Over the other side of the road there, the guy in the lime green top there, or yellow, whatever colour you want us to call it, is just going to casually go through this red light. Now in the comments down below, let me know what sort of percentage do you think that cyclists go through red lights? I reckon it's as high as about 97%. Now this is Clapham Common. I have not got a clue what the speed limit is here, whether it's 20 or 30, but this sign up here will tell me, won't it? Oh no, just a ULEZ one. I would really like to know the speed limit here, because London keeps going from 20 to 30 all day long, and I cannot trust the gadgets in my car now because they change bloody daily. They seem to anyway. So it would be nice if there was a speed limit down here rather than a ULEZ bloody sign. But there's one thing you can rely on round here, is a BMW cutting you up.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Provided them with a loan so they could diversify their business. And now that live music is back, so are Hayes Catering. Grow your business. Bank on Barclays. Search Barclays Business Banking. Let me just throw this idea at you. You may pay too much
Are you going or are you parking? Good indication, mate. Good indication. I know exactly what you're doing. Yeah? Exactly what you're doing. I thought you were parking.
Now, speed bumps. We've got an obstruction on one side of the road, which, if it's your obstruction, then it's down to you to wait. Don't force yourself over it. There's the obstruction, a bloody Audi parked on the speed bump itself. There's the van that thinks that it can go through that gap there and force me to actually take the full impact of my bump. Now, he should be waiting if he doesn't want to do it, or he goes over the side of that bump there and we can pass each other at the same time. But no, he goes straight through the middle and I have to hit the bump. Now, that to me was just bully boy aggressive driving. And I'm going to show you it from the rear camera now and show you that we could have both gone over it together if he was prepared to hit the bump. Now, there you go. The Peugeot's over the bump, and to the left-hand side as we're looking at it, plenty of room for that van to get in there, but it just didn't want to hit any of the bump. It just wanted to drive straight through the middle and force someone who's on their side of the road to hit the bump. And that to me just isn't right. Anyhow, on that note, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.